Today, one man has the biggest bounty ever put on a sitting president, $50 million, offered by the United States. That same man still dances at rallies while his people suffer and U.S. ships wait nearby. Is Nicolás Maduro the boss of a giant drug cartel that sends tons of cocaine to America? Or is he just the latest leader who said no to Washington and now pays the price? We will not pick a side for you. We will show the evidence from both sides. You decide. Welcome to Undiscovered Wonders. We dig deep into stories the world argues about. We look for facts, not noise. Nicolás Maduro started as a bus driver in Caracas. He was a union leader. He loved socialism. He met Hugo Chavez. Chavez liked him. Maduro became his closest helper. When Chavez got cancer and died in 2013, Maduro took over. Chavez had turned Venezuela into a socialist country. He used oil money to help poor people. For a while it worked. Venezuela has the world's largest oil reserves, more than 300 billion barrels. That is more than Saudi Arabia. When Maduro became president, oil prices were high. Life was okay for many. But then oil prices crashed in 2014. The economy fell apart. Maduro kept tight control. He changed laws to stay in power. Today, more than 8 million Venezuelans have left the country. That is almost 1 in 4 people. Children go hungry. Hospitals have no medicine. Yet Maduro is still president after 12 years. In March 2020, the United States did something never done before. They charged a sitting president with running a drug cartel. The cartel is called Cartel de los Soles. The name comes from the gold suns that Venezuelan generals wear on their uniforms. The U.S. says since 1999, Maduro and his friends worked with Colombia's FARC guerrillas. They sent hundreds of tons of cocaine through Venezuela to the United States, not just for money. The indictment says they wanted to flood America with drugs as a weapon. They call it narco-terrorism. 14 top officials were also charged. Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino Lopez, Intelligence Chief Hugo Carvajal, Industry Minister Tarek El Aissami, and many generals. The U.S. put rewards on their heads, at first $15 million for Maduro, $10 million for others. America says they have strong proof. First, people who worked for Maduro and then defected. General Cleaver Alcala surrendered in 2020. He pleaded guilty in New York. He said the cartel is real. Hugo El Pollo Carvajal was arrested in Spain. He gave thousands of pages saying Maduro personally signed for cocaine flights. Alex Saab was Maduro's money man. He was caught in Cape Verde, sent to America, and now helps prosecutors. Second, drugs and planes. The DEA says 200 to 250 tons of cocaine go through Venezuela every year. Planes take off from military bases. They have permission from generals. Many planes have been caught in Honduras and Mexico with tons of cocaine. Third, money problems. When oil money disappeared, the leaders needed cash fast. Drugs paid the bills. Generals got houses, cars, millions in cash. In August 2025, the reward for Maduro went up to $50 million, the biggest ever. In November 2025, the Cartel de los Soles was named a foreign terrorist organization. Now listen to what Venezuela and many experts say. Venezuela grows no coca, zero plants. All cocaine comes from Colombia, Peru, or Bolivia. Venezuela is just a road the drugs drive through. The same is true for Honduras, Mexico, Guatemala. But only Venezuela's president has a $50 million bounty. The witnesses? Everyone got big rewards or shorter prison time. El Pollo Carvajal now says the DEA forced him to lie. Alex Saab's arrest was called illegal by an African court. The timing looks bad. The 2020 charges came right after America tried to put Juan Guaido in power and failed. The 2025 increases came right after Maduro's disputed 2024 election and after Chevron got permission to pump oil again. History feels familiar. Manuel Noriega worked for the CIA for years. When he said no, America called him a drug kingpin and invaded Panama in 1989. Many people say the same playbook is open now. Venezuela has the biggest oil reserves on Earth. Maduro sells oil to China, Russia, Iran, not to America. Some experts say the drug talk is just an excuse to take the oil back. Things are moving very fast right now in early December 2025. President Trump spoke on the phone with Maduro in late November. Trump said no to sanctions relief, no to personal safety promises. He gave Maduro an ultimatum, leave power now. Maduro said no. He called it a slave's peace. He told his people he will never surrender. The U.S. military is closer than ever. The aircraft carrier Gerald R. Ford is in the Caribbean with 75 warplanes, nuclear submarines, spy planes, Marines doing exercises. The biggest U.S. presence since the Panama invasion. American forces have attacked boats they say carry drugs and terrorists. Venezuela calls it war. Deportation flights from America to Venezuela have slowed but not stopped. Maduro is still in the palace. The army says it is loyal. Russia and China keep buying oil. Cocaine still moves north. This fight hurts real people. 8 million Venezuelans walked away from home. Many crossed dangerous jungles. Some died. In America, fentanyl from the same routes kills tens of thousands every year. Gangs like Tren de Aragua started in Venezuelan prisons. Now they work in American cities. Both sides use these tragedies. America says Maduro sends criminals on purpose. Venezuela says sanctions make people leave. The truth is simple. Ordinary people pay the highest price. Here is what we know for sure. The United States has real evidence. Witnesses, planes, drugs caught, dead Americans from overdoses. Venezuela has real points too. No coca fields, paid witnesses, history of U.S. interventions, the biggest oil reserves on the planet. Both stories can be true at the same time. A leader can be corrupt and still be targeted for oil. A country can help drugs pass and still be treated unfairly. At Undiscovered Wonders, we believe the truth is usually gray. So we ask you, is Nicolás Maduro a drug kingpin who destroyed his country for money and power? Or is he a stubborn survivor who became America's enemy because he will not give up the oil? Or is it both? Write your answer below. Use facts, not just feelings. I read every comment. The best ones get pinned. If this video made you think harder about the world, subscribe to Undiscovered Wonders. We will keep bringing you the hidden stories. Thank you for watching. See you next time.